Dubai. United Arab Emirates, one of the world's biggest MMA promotions. Absolute Championship Burkut brings out another spectacular event, ACB 81. At main event, Aslambek Saidov will face Roan Carneiro as the next step on his road to the welterweight title. At light heavyweight, the British star of ACB, Luke Barnatt, will step into the cage against Maxim Futin to get back his winning streak. Undefeated in professional MMA, Yanni Sherbatov will try to improve his record again versus Silva at flyweight bout. And rest but not least, the card full of unpredictable and uncompromised fights. In Dubai, 23rd of February.
Welcome everybody, this is Fight TV and Chill. We are going to be watching ACB 81 live from Dubai, the United Arab Emirates. I'm Dan from Oregon. We're live in the studios here in Eugene. You sickos are over here in the chat. Feel free to jump in. Oh, looks like we got that just a little bit too big today. Kane Bates, what's up? What's up? We're doing ACB 80 today. Or sorry, 81. This is live right now on Fight.tv. And everything has already happened besides Futin versus Barnatt. About to go down right now. That's our co-main event. Everyone can remember Luke Barnatt. His last fight, I believe, was... Oh, where the hell was it? It's where what's his name retired. Not Kung Lee. Shit, I forget. Anyhow, dude's retirement fight. Oh, the guy who fought Chael Sonnen. Trained down there in the LA area. Goddamn, I can't remember. Whatever. Luke Barnatt did not win that event. What the heck's going on over here? But he's out here in ACB. He fought recently Mamed Kabalov, I believe, for ACB. And then they fed him a win for his last opponent. Now he's coming in versus Maxim Futin. And then our main event is going to be Saidov versus Thiago. Everyone. So get ready for that shit. We got the clock up there. Try and sync up with me if you can. If you're just now tuning in. All you got to do is go to Fight.tv. You can get the application on your phone. If you're me, you're using that. Let me show you. And we are streaming straight to the Fire TV, which is right behind you. So here's the setup, guys. The Fire TV is right there. Right behind you is the TV. We're watching that. We're reacting. You sickos are over there in the chat. Shout out to Caden Bates. This is the bout in the light heavyweight division. We got the Russian Federation. Hopefully he does not fail a drug test. Look at this Russian bear-looking mofo. Maximum Futin. 7-5 is his record. If you're on ACB right now, 22% of the people are picking him in this one. Who do you guys got? Okay. They are announcing Luke Barnatt right now. He does a running, jumping knee in celebration before the fight, a.k.a. the Big Slow. Now, we got the clock going. We like to tune in about 4:55 or so. Let them get the chat. Sorry, get the clock up on the screen. Whoa, Futin weighed in at 177. And Barnatt, 198? Is that what I just saw? Caden, is that what you just saw? Let me know, man. All right, fight got started. We got a touch of hands. All right, there's my clock. 50, 47. Yeah, I'm pretty good as far as that goes. What is up, Justice? Shout out. We're watching. This is Fight TV and Chill. So tune in to fight.tv. We're watching ACB 81 right now. We got the old UFC veteran Luke the Big Slow Barnatt versus Maxim of Futin. This fight is at light heavyweight. Barnatt weighed in at 198 pounds. This Maxim of Futin guy weighed in at 177. So look how much smaller he is. Maximing or Futin holding this center of the cage right now. He's landing a decent counter left on Luke so far. Luke looks like he wants to stay on the outside and use his distance maybe. Oh, huge shot. Luke does not have great defense once he throws. Futin tries a judo toss and misses. Or over the hip. And if you're tuning in, there was Quest for Gold One Championship earlier today. I saw a bunch of gifts from Kaposa, ZP, Zombie Prophet gifts. And I think Johnny Boy as well was chatting about it. But we did miss that event. But we are watching ACB 81 live from Dubai, United Arab Emirates right now. Justice says, likes the facial hair. Thank you, thank you. It just grows in all white trash and ghetto like this. Right now, Barnatt has eaten some big shots already this round. And for a guy that's 20 pounds lesser, Barnatt does not look like he's just taking control of this fight. He looks like the big slower man. Caden's back. What up? Justice is joining us. Hopefully, maybe we'll have Steve and Frank and Darth come join us today. Maybe I need to market this some more. I always appreciate every like, every subscription, every retweet. This is always better when we got more people hanging out. But right now, Futin is just walking him down the Big Slow. Big Slow trying to use his distance, but as of right now, I've got Futin winning, just landing better shots, good counters, and just a nice left hand. Luke Barnatt looking a lot like Luke Rockhold with his defense. Oh, your brother's there. Great. How long is he staying? J4, he came earlier this week and is leaving on Sunday. Oh, nice. I might go see my family in April. It was supposed to happen next month in March, but I might work it out to going during the UFC down to Phoenix. I got to think about that, though. Let me know, man. It's my girl's birthday, her 21st birthday that week. Might have to take her with me. Not exactly sure. That's what's up. That's where you should spend your money, man, on the memories, not stupid shit. Stupid shit can come and go. In a fire, who knows, man? You always got the memories. All right, back to the fight. 30 seconds left right now. Futin versus Barnatt. They're clinched up. Futin lands some decent shots. Barnatt with a nice knee to the midsection. Tonight we got... Oh! Barnatt kind of throws Futin to the ground. Frank Mir commentating tonight, though, doing an excellent job, as always. Oh, the Big Slow does that step-in knee that he threw at the very beginning before the fight started. Oh, we're throwing spinning shit now, huh, Luke? I don't know if you can be that slow and throw spinning shit, brother. I don't know if it works that way. 21 and a girl will pray for you. Yeah, dude, I can't leave that shit behind, right? That's not smart. So it's either I don't go to see Gaethje versus Poirier and Matt Brown versus Condit, and my brother might be able to get $25 what do you want to call it? Fucking box seats through work or whatever. Don't do that and stay for my girlfriend's birthday or bring her with me. I think those are my two options. Cause UFC ain't coming to fucking Portland. That ain't gonna happen. And I get to hit 3 birds with 1 stone. See my brother, see my mom, and then go to a UFC event. I think that's what we're gonna have to do. I would go to the UFC, says Caden, right? That's gonna be a hell of a card down there at Glendale. But don't you all worry. It airs live on Fox. What you should worry about, though, is you're not going to get any Fight Pass and Chill with me that day. And what else is going on that day? Oh, that's April. I don't know if I got my schedule into April all the way. Oh, here it is. Bellator the day before. Primus versus Chandler. Pancrase 295 the day after. I think we can sacrifice that. All right, I'll tell her to start saving some money. We're going to Phoenix. Don't be silly. Take her, or you will pay for the rest of your life. I think we got that handled. We settled that. Oh, shit, guys. Sorry. I missed the clock. 3, 55, 53, 52, 51, 50. Sync up with me if you can. Jesse, I think we figured it out. I think you're just going to have to go to Phoenix with me. Yeah, so you're going to need to save some money for plane ticket. We'll figure it out. Will you make me some tea? Yeah. All right. All right, good. Boom. The big slow with the step in knee. There we go. We got it figured out, guys. Guys and gals. Oh, man. Nice right over the defense by Futin. The big slow steps into that southpaw position where he likes to work the kicks, right? Now, if you just now tune in, we got Futin versus Barnatt. Luke, the big slow Barnatt. Everyone remembers him. Fighting out of the UK against the smaller Russian here today. He did them a solid by taking on Mamed Kaubalov there at ACB when they came to England for the first time, I believe was the show. And Mamed got lent over by KSW. He did a solid and took the L. They fed him a victory, and now it looks like they might be feeding him another. Shout out to Raider. Fight.tv hates my ass and won't show ACB anymore. Hello, Raider. What are you talking about, Raider? Are you trying to stream it to your television? Or what's going on exactly? Because my phone every once in a while will give me, or my TV, my Fire TV gives me an error code. Oh, huge right by Barnatt. And he goes in for the kill, landing nice body shots on Futin. Futin in massive trouble, not defending himself. Luke Barnatt just got the victory. Wow, the ref stepped in. He was landing massive shots, and Futin had just had enough at that point in time. Hey there. It's legit won't list ACB events anymore in my app. Okay, so that's weird. That's super weird. I know that you can add and delete what you want to see, but it should just you should be able to just click on ACB 81 right there on the slide through. Okay, go to this thing up here maybe? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? No. So you're watching on YouTube in Russian. Oh, Raider, you're missing out on freaking Frank Mir and everything? I think we need to troubleshoot this right now. Okay. So if you're me and you go up here, that's my email if you all want to send me an email. TruthInMMA. I never checked that one, but I should start. View followed channels. Okay, so followed channels. ACB, MMA, Risen, and UFC are ones I'm following. I don't know why M1's not on here and KSW. I want to get those on. Let's do this. Let's go here. KSW 42. Now, how do I follow you? Boom, right here. Channel follow. So I think what you need to do is type in ACB at fight and see if you can look it up. But just so we're clear, thank you. No. Boom, KSW 42 is only going to be $11.99. Wow, I thought they had this listed at $19.99. Order it right now and get a $2 credit. We're watching this one, man. We're going to be doing Fight TV and Chill with KSW 42. Then I believe we move to Cage Warriors 90 on Fight Pass and Chill. And then right after that is going to be Fight Pass and Chill UFC 222. March 3rd. Everyone tune in. Brother Frank is back. Raider's going to give it a try. See if that'll work out. Okay, cool, cool. And we're going to jump back to what we were doing. Who else needed some love over here at MMA? The M1 organization did. M1 Challenge, man. We did Fight TV and Chill for their event. Then they just started to charge for their main event, so we only caught the prelims and then moved to Fight Nights Global. Some illegal stream. Boom, there we go. Give them a follow. Those are all the greatest organizations over on Fight as of right now. This is what we got going on currently. It's that simple. Click in. Boom, there's Luke Barnatt giving an interview. We don't care about none of that. This is what we care about. That was the co-main event, everybody. If you're just now tuning in. Boom. So, yeah, Raider, let us know if that works out or not. Brother Frank joins. What up? What up? Brother Frank, everybody, feel free to welcome Raider to the chat. Shout out to Raider giving me likes and retweets like crazy. Appreciates the MMA that's not exactly just what's getting fed in your face here in the States. So, you know, most people only talk about UFC and Bellator, but we can all appreciate some ACB, some KSW, all that nonsense. Freezing in the UK. I found out what's wrong with me. Yola Raider. Yes, so shouts to Raider, shouts to Justice, shouts to Frank, shouts to Caden Bates. No Steve Sparks today, not sure what's up. No Darth yet, but Frank's now tuned in. And we only got one more event, one more fight left, so just in time. That's our main event coming up in the evening. Shout out to Dan. Thank you, thank you. Frank says, I got the Aussie flu. but it's mutated Aussie flu. Could have it for 6 weeks. Holy smokes, dude, what? Dude, I think I got the flu for the first time last year. Like, I'd had a cold and things like that, strep throat. That's basically it, though. Oh, and mono one time. But I believe I had the flu last year, and that shit was fucking deathly. Not deathly, but man, it took everything out of you. Gave me body aches like almost no other sickness had gave me. Boom, so we're getting a promo right now. He's bigger than me, says Saidov. Talking about Thiago, who's 2 inches taller. I wonder what the reach advantage is. But as of right now, 78% are picking the Polish countrymen. Only 22% picking the Brazilian. Raw garlic kicks virus ass. Oh my, eat raw garlic. That's what's up, dude. All about the holistic remedies, right? If you have really bad allergies, try consuming the local honey. Just little tiny things you could do to make your life a little more bearable and try and get off, not be on so many medications. Organic cayenne pepper smashes viruses also. Yeah, you gotta make sure it's organic. That's the whole thing. Like, if you're taking apple cider vinegar for whatever shit you got, it's gotta be the organic shit if you're gonna do it, okay? Don't be dumb. So boom, let's do this. Let's quote retweet it. Main event time. Justice. Yeah, apple cider too. You read my mind. Yes. It's like the natural remedy for yeast infections for women or some shit too, right? Okay. What else we got? Codenine helps too. I don't know what the hell that is. You're not talking about codeine, right? Like the pain med, the Tylenol codeine? Never had a yeast infection, laugh out loud, but yes, I've heard. Hopefully nobody. I mean, that's some normal ass shit. We're not talking about fucking STI. I don't know how normal it is, but yeah. From what I know though, UTIs and yeast infections, pretty fucking normal shit. What's up, Jesse? Jesse's joining all of us. Look at this guy in the tuxedo. I was digging yesterday on Fight Nights Global. They have the fake Michael Buffer. I think he's a good addition to any broadcast. Fake Michael Buffer. All right, Saidov weighed in at 205. Wait, what the hell are they talking about? They've got him listed at a 175er. Oh, no. Maybe they're talking about height and reach. 198 was the height and 205 might have been the reach. They're talking centimeters, of course. It's a known fact viruses don't infect mad people. You were saying, Justice. Wait, what? Oh, it's a fact that viruses don't affect mad people. Is that some fucking like what's it called? World War Z. You guys remember that film? Love that film, dude. It was like only like 15, 20 minutes into it. Boom, they fucking hit the shit right away. Great zombie film. But yeah, the sick aren't affected by the virus, or the virus isn't attracted to the sick. Maybe that's what the hell Frank's talking about. Brother Brady, what up? So Brady, if you're new, we are at fight.tv. Very simple. Go to fight.tv. I'll do it with everybody. Give you a little how-to. Right here, first thing that pops up, just click on it. ACB 81. That's all you do. I don't even think you have to make an account. I am currently signed in. If you do make an account, and then boom, there you go. That's what we're currently watching. This is ACB 81, live from Dubai. We got Saidov versus Roan Carneiro. Carneiro, Jaco. And we saw Luke Barnatt get the finish after he was kind of getting pieced up. I did not really have him up on the scorecards in that fight, but he came through and got the victory. Right now, we got the main event. And all you sickos join me. Mad as a box of frogs. What kind of saying is that, dude? Here in the States, I've never heard the saying mad as a box of frogs, but thank you for that. All right. Saidov, 21-5. Oh, and this is the ACB. Wait, what the hell? They say he's 21-5, and the record on TV is 13-5. I don't know what they were just showing us. Maybe it was their combined ACB record. Because this organization likes to keep him around a long time. We got Herb Dean is the third man in the octagon. That's the start. Touch of hands. 55, 54, 53, 52, 51. Sync it with me. There's my clock, if you guys can. This is Fight TV and Chill. I'm Dan from Oregon in the Eugene studios. All you sickos are joining me here in the chat. Thank you so much. Carneiro and Saidov. This is like the small cage in the UFC in terms of surface area. But they use a circular cage with the racetrack, which is the solid dark line, black in the UFC, red in Fight Nights Global, and red over here at ACB is in the shape of an octagon. So circular cage, octagon shape racing track. Carneiro holding the center of the octagon right now. Looks to be the bigger man. Saidov standing in the southpaw position. Looks to be maybe the faster man. Carneiro in the orthodox stance. Watching fight at work makes shit so much better. Yes. Yes, I'm with you. I'm glad I could hang out with all you guys. Hopefully you got enough power to, or enough screens, get ACB going, and then hang out and listen with us. Justice seconds what you said, Frank. Wait. Or I don't know who Justice kicked in with. Either Raider or might have agreed with Frank. Watching fights at home makes it even better, says Raider. Yes, I'm with you, Frank. Now that we're being honest. We're here in the home studios doing what we love. Watching fights. Hanging out with fight fans. This is the only thing, man, is like, how many of all your guys' friends love fights like you do? Because we all have to go online to find our fellowship and the people that we want to hang out with. I like what Fight does because they have the chat during big events or just a lot of events, and they don't for this one, but that's why we got our own chat going, right? Raider, I'm sure if had the choice, would be at home as well. Raider says that's true. Saidov has got Carneiro up against the cage at the moment. Rocking Street Fighter War, or Wear, is what his short says. So Street Fighter Wear, W-E-A-R, for everyone not watching live. And this ACB 81 is live from Dubai, United Arab Emirates. Oh, huge right! Saidov caught the leg kick, the left leg kick by Carneiro. Holds on to it, throws the right hand, and it drops Jaku. Jaku on the ground in his full guard, tying up some wrists, trying to control the posture of Saidov. Saidov, both hands on the inside. Doesn't want to put his arms in jeopardy. Carneiro getting higher and higher with that guard. I'd like to see Saidov maybe work his way to half guard. Keep a half guard dominant position. Jaku with an active guard right now, working it up high. Everyone, be sure to like the video, subscribe for later. What we got upcoming is, let's shoot back. I think just boom, tomorrow morning, Cage Warriors 90, moving right into UFC on Fox, Stevens versus Emmett. And so I think Cage Warriors starts about 10 a.m. We're going to get going with Cage Warriors. And around 1:30 or so, we might be transferring over to UFC on Fox. Orlando. Stevens versus Emmett. Most everyone made weight. We know that OAB, the Canadian, his fight got pulled. What was it? Diego Ferreira or somebody? The other guy tried coming in 20% overweight, was going to cut 20% of his mass the week of to get to weight. And the UFC did the rightful thing and said, that shit ain't going to happen, brother. I hope they just move him up rightfully a weight class. Or maybe we hear an explanation he was hurt. I have no freaking idea. What do you guys think? All right, we're about ready to get started with round 2. Get the clock started around 4:55 like usual. We got a lot of the MVP seats. Awesome seating there. They all just have their own recliner. That's the start of round 2. 55, 54, 53. Oh, I'm about second ahead, or third second ahead of me. As far as being in Dubai, though, I don't see everyone showing up in their traditional garb. I'm not sure what's going on. Usually you see everyone wearing the white traditional dress. Or no, that's a Saudi thing, not a United Arab Emirates thing. Maybe both of them. I don't fucking know. I'm not too cultured as far as the Middle East. Okay, so jumping in, Frank, and we'll discuss this. Maybe I'll wait until after the main event to discuss this whole topic. But Frank says, had a month to hit any weight he wanted. It's prick move saying you drop 20% of your weight to make a fight. Yeah, what the hell are you doing trying to come in that much bigger? But look at Carneiro right now. How much do you think he weighs, considering he weighed 170 during weigh-ins? Edgar would wreck Connor at 145, says Frank, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, why do you think fucking Joey Diaz freaks out? Like, oh, they threw Dennis Seaver at him. Oh, Dennis Seaver came out of nowhere. He gets a title shot off Dennis Seaver. What kind of a joke was that? That was just a joke of a card. Number one, I think that was the pay-per-view headlined by DJ. Everyone was like, you should just call it stacked. Call it stacked. They definitely should have done that. Because on the oh, huge shot. Carneiro ate a huge hand. Boom, goes in for the double leg, misses, and just pulls guard. Saidov on top. Jaco doing everything he can to just hold on. Got his cobwebs rocked right there. But yeah, that card, if I remember right, was the Cerrone and Eddie Alvarez's first fight in the UFC. And then Connor Dennis Seaver. 3 massive fights. The biggest payday that DJ's ever gotten, I believe to this date, was that card. Oh! Another nice left lands on Jaco's chin by Saidov. Jaco super hurt, leaning up against the cage right now because he's probably very wobbly. Saidov picking his shots. Again pulls guard. Saidov landing hammer fists on Jaco, who's got full guard now. Trying to hold the posture. Holding on to the right wrist. Nope. Now just working the neck. Trying to hold in Saidov. Working his guard up a bit. Here's the teaser. Conor McGregor's selling you all Wolf tickets. His whole post, it's all Wolf tickets, man. Don't believe none of that shit. All right, Herb Dean claps, says, give me some action. Give me some action here. Herb looks good in the all black. I was not digging Fight Nights Global. They made the referees wear a red top, black pants. I understand it's Russia and all. My girl finally found her keys. Justice just looked up the Aussie flu. My goodness, that's brutal. Pamper yourself. Keep safe, Brother Frank. It's killed hundreds of people in the UK. Damn. Boom. All right, we got stand up. We got 33 seconds left. Round number 2. Round 2 for our main event here. Aslambek Saidov versus Honan Jaco Carneiro. Boom, nice knee to the midsection by Carneiro. I definitely got Saidov winning this round big time. Look at those MVP seats there, man. You can see that rich-ass fucking United Arab Emirates guy just kicking back in those recliners. I'm digging the MVP recliners, man. Although, where's the footrest? I kind of want to see the footrest that goes up. That dude made a good selection, though. Got the seat not directly on, but off to the side. Can kind of kick back to add an angle. It's going around the world. They did the flu jab, but it mutated, so flu jabs don't help. What the fuck? Raw garlic. Do it for protocol. Yeah. Dude, I don't know. I'm a crazy conspiracy theorist. There's all types of info coming out about the flu shots that they give actually weaken your immune system for years and don't help you whatsoever. Dude, I don't trust the government. I ain't taking no government shots. I grew up in the era there was only like 8 fucking vaccines that we got. Now they're giving 30 something vaccines to kids and shit. And ever since the number skyrocketed, as soon as here in the United States they made it illegal to sue the companies making the vaccines. I'm a fucking crazy conspiracy theorist, but so don't listen to me, all right? All right. I studied sustainability. I'll make this real quick after we get the clock going. 4:35. Damn it, no, that ain't gonna work. 4:26, 4:25, 4:24. There you go. There's the clock. What the hell was I going on about? Conspiracy theories? Yeah, man, I studied sustainability, and I know that there's too many people in this world for all the goddamn resources. So if you think the people are up at the top calling the shots and shit don't want to just kill poor people, you're out of your goddamn mind, man. They want all the latest TVs, all the latest phones, jets to themselves. There can't be resources left for everybody fucking else. So if you think they're not out to kill everybody, I don't know what the fuck to tell you, okay? Back to the fight. We got Saidov. Just got it looked like Jaco was working the takedown trip, and now Jaco is landing on his butt. Saidov in the top position. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left in this 15-minute fight. So 11 minutes, 30 seconds already elapsed. It's looking like Saidov is cruising his way to a victory here. The Polish man cruising his way to victory over Jaco. This is the ACB 81 main event. Barnatt got the finish. That might have been round 2 or round 3, a bit earlier. Luke, the big, slow Barnatt, taking on the smaller, faster guy. Did not look like a good game plan or, this matchup for Luke. But he came away with the victory. This is live in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. You sickos are here in the chat. Behind you is fight.tv. Real simple to tune in. Carneiro trying to work in a step and elbow. Completely telegraphed. Saidov throws the 2. Works in for the single leg. Carneiro, good takedown defense with double underhooks. Has now got Saidov up against the cage. Carneiro, the bigger of the gentlemen. Frank, force yourself to drink lots of fluids laced with garlic. Garlic flavored pop, fizzy garlic pop. Man, what about like the kombuchas? Have you guys had any ginger flavored kombucha? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Wonder who else is watching. Justice loves kombucha. Now, do you brew your own or do you buy it? That's a question. Because you can pretty much get your own culture, get your own mold that's going to work its way into a pancake, and then just keep it in a container that you freaking pull off the bottom. Every once in a while, add water and sugar, from what I've been told. I haven't done it myself. Frank says, nope, English. I don't eat mad spices. Now, when Americans are hooked on things like ketchup, what are the English hooked on? I'm curious, Frank. Boom, 45 seconds left. Saidov is holding the top position. Jaco's just got him tied up. I wonder what the game plan is here for Saidov. Maybe reef that right leg out. Try to get to side control. Here we go. We're getting a stand-up from Herb Dean. Mayonnaise. Cheese? My girlfriend loves mayonnaise. She's like a Canadian. We're still waiting on an answer from Frank. No, you can get some shit, I believe, out of like the Portland ketchup company makes ketchup that you can get without all the added high fructose corn syrup and everything. Or there's some other stuff called catsup that's supposed to be not all the crazy sugars and everything. I think I had that at Little Big Burger, a nice burger joint, local burger joint that they got. Serves up some good shit. I'm English. I'm educated and cultured. We don't follow the American way. Sugar-loaded foods. Yes. They did that, I believe. One of the presidents, I read some shit about one of our presidents back in like the 50s or something, had a heart attack. And Johnson or LBJ, I don't know who the fuck it was. Everyone freaked the hell out about our health. They're like, man, if our president, who can afford whatever, is going to have a heart attack, what about all of us? And everyone had linked it to trans fats because trans fats was getting put into all the food at the time. And because of that, everyone attacked it. That got pushed to the curb. Everything went healthy. But fat is what they put in everything to make it taste good. So they had to find something after that. And what they found was sugar. Sugar, more addictive than cocaine. It's in fucking everything. It's crazy. Look at the American diet, and yes, Frank is 100% right. Americans are addicted to ranch and ketchup. We'll stick with both of those, ranch and ketchup. I like that. There we go, though. Out cheese is proper cheese, not processed. Or our cheese. Yeah, so you mean like the natural mold layer over the top and everything coming in a wheel? Because, I mean, you can get that natural cheese at, like, Market of Choice and everything. Market of Choice is our natural, like, our local natural Whole Foods store. Whole Foods got bought out by fucking Amazon. So unless you guys want Amazon running the goddamn world, don't support everything they do, man. They're going to fucking run everything. Shit's going to be crazy. What's up, sicko? Steve, we've been waiting on your ass, dude. You just missed all the ACB 81 fights. I'm not going to lie to you. We just watched the main event. This was Fight TV and Chill today. Thanks for watching yesterday, Steve, for Fight Nights and Chill. That was our first installment of Fight Nights Global 83. Dan wears open-toed shoes and shops at Whole Foods. No, Steve, I do not. I cannot afford Whole Foods as of right now. But you shouldn't support those fucking places. I got 2 places in town. One's called the Kiva, local Eugene spot. Another one called Sundance. And then there's a local butcher shop. And then you cruise over the river to Springfield. We got Wyandottes, Whole Foods, basically. A local one. And then also Bright Oaks is the local meat. Yeah. So definitely do everything you can to shop local. Everybody, though, what did you guys think of ACB 81? I had the 10 a.m. start time. I had no idea we were going to miss all but 2 fights by doing that. I think there was some decent matches. I definitely saw some cool highlights on Lizine. Let's fucking... Where should we go? Boom. Let's update this. See if Tapology has some winners. Alright, let's run down the card. Barnatt finished Futin. This dude, the Russian, ended up getting, I think, the third round finish over Leandro Silva. I think that's how that shit went. Got first round finish by Islam Isaev over Thiago Silva. Ramazan Kuramagomedov got the victory, second round. Bunch of shit that we had missed. Bunch of finishes though, which is nice. Over here at ACB, they hand out 5,000 finish of the night. No, just a $5,000 bonus if you get a finish. And then they're also eligible for the 4 bonuses of $10,000, a la what the hell goes on with the UFC. Gotta actually work here. See ya. Thanks, guys. Says Raider. Thanks for tuning in, as always. So let's talk a little bit of news. Earlier, I think Frank had alluded to Frankie Edgar versus Conor McGregor, all after. If you guys had missed everything, I don't know how the hell you did. Dana White came out and finally pretty much said, he was asked if Conor McGregor was going to be stripped. He said right. Or before the Nurmi and Tony Ferguson fight, he said right. So he confirmed it. He didn't say the words, but he confirmed it. So I hope fucking Ariel and the social justice warrior MMA media could chill the fuck out over that bullshit. Anyhow, after that, Conor McGregor takes to Instagram and posts some shit saying, I tried to step in at UFC 222 against Frankie Edgar. At what weight? Let us know. At what weight? You were trying to get Frankie to come up to your weight, motherfucker. We know the shit. Alright, anyhow. Who believes that shit, man? If you believe that shit, I think you're a fucking idiot. To be honest. Because who was the original once Max got hurt? Who got all the attention for coming in to save the card? It was Woodley and Nate Diaz was the rumored one, right? Woodley and Diaz were going to come save the card. Then we have the card over the weekend in Austin, and Nate Diaz is in the crowd firing up a joint, dude. And Nate Diaz is the talk of the town all week because of that. Conor McGregor can't stand that shit. This guy is so narcissistic that, boom, he takes the fucking Instagram and says, I was going to save UFC 222. That's my take on the whole thing. I think he couldn't stand Nate was getting all the publicity. And, I mean, who the hell trusts fucking Dana White anyways? So, as far as some shit that he said, some of it might have been true. I think the 222 shit is bullshit. Fake news. I got a bridge to sell you. So, yeah, that's what I fucking think about that shit, man. Conor McGregor has moved beyond the random pay-per-view that's not getting any publicity and all that shit, dude. He has moved to Googling the most pay-per-view buys, doing the research on what month is producing that. Is it fucking March when him and Nate are doing it? Is it because he might have took that fight for that reason? Is it during International Fight Week? Is Conor going to come back for that? Or is it much later on in the year when we go back to New York in November when we have the push from the NFL and all that bullshit? Like, I don't fucking know when it is, but you gotta goddamn guarantee Conor McGregor's doing all his research on that shit, trying to maximize every fucking pay-per-view buy he can. But yeah, if you're like me, you're to the point to where you're just like Max Holloway, dude. Let's go look up Max Holloway's Twitter. See if we can pull up his tweet. Blessed MMA. Max Blessed Holloway. Here we go. Damon Martin, the clickbait motherfucking son of a bitch, says Floyd Mayweather's father believes his son will pursue a fight in the UFC. Quote, the way it looks, I think so, unquote. Hashtag UFC, hashtag boxing. And here jumps in Max Holloway, the savior of our sport, hopefully. Stop giving this shit attention and let's actually talk about people who's in the sport doing it. If the guy wanted to fight, it would be done. It would have been done. Let's be real. So there's your quote from Max Holloway. Fucking almost 7,000 likes on that bitch. 1.6 thousand retweets on this thing. People are sick of talking about Conor McGregor. The fucking media are so stupid. Like, they're like, we're in a lull right now. Well, he didn't fight all last year. It's 2018 now. It's going to be 500 days by the time UFC 223 gets here, and that motherfucker hasn't defended a belt, and yet he's the only one you guys want to talk about and give light to. Like, where's all my content on Nate Diaz? Where's my Max Holloway content? Give me some fucking info on this new 125 women's champion that I don't know anything about. Let's talk about fucking Cyborg. Let's talk about people that are actually fucking fighting. Doing the goddamn thing, man. Like, in the media acts all complacent, like, oh, we're not the ones pushing them. You guys move the narrative very much so. The media, just as much as the UFC does. So, these motherfuckers, man, the media drives me fucking crazy. Here we go. Let's go. I really don't think Conor gives two shits about Nate getting shine, says Steve. Okay, Steve. Frank, Conor's stuck in the middle. He's bigger than Diaz, but smaller than Mayweather. Yup. Conor is trying to force Dana to co-promote with him. Dana ain't having it. They're gonna force him, dude. What the fuck has the UFC put out in the last year and a half? They haven't put out fucking nothing. Nothing's moving forward. They're literally, okay, if you think like I'm thinking, they're trying to make International Fight Week into the Super Bowl of MMA. And they don't have nothing to put on that fucking card. They're trying to get John Jones back. They'll do everything they can to get Brock Lesnar back if they can. The Diaz bros, for some reason, they don't want to go to that well because they're fucking retarded. They don't want to do GSP because their name's Endeavor, WME, and he's CAA. And if you guys think that doesn't come in, again, you're out of your fucking mind. And there's nobody else right now. Look at the revenue. Conor deserves the co-promote. Deserves, that word that we should never say in MMA. I think they're also not stripping him because he can become a free agent and get out of his contract because of there's no criteria and nonsense put in place of when you get stripped. It's not, oh, you don't fight for a year, you get stripped. There's no wording like that. So that motherfucker could go to Risen, KSW, Bellator, or just work a whole new contract with the UFC. Who knows his own promotion? I have no freaking idea. ACB. I don't know who can afford it. Almost anybody could become the biggest MMA sport, though, if they could afford Conor McGregor. I think that's the gamble that any organization would be willing to take with that. In the UFC, they're just going to fuck it up. Any other company would co-promote with Conor McGregor right now today if Conor wasn't being held under what is probably not basically like a slavery contract with the UFC and shit. I don't fucking know, man. This shit's crazy. What do you all think? Let's try and get the whole chat read. Conor, Steve says clowns to the left of him, Joker's L to the right. Dan, he didn't fight last year, but he was in the Vegas pay-per-view. Correct. That is correct, Frank. That boxing pay-per-view that crashed UFC Fight Pass. It would have been the biggest one ever, Dana, if that fucking streaming service didn't go down. Whose streaming service was that went down? But fuck all that shit because now they're on fight.tv. They realize they need to have a backup. They now got it. So it was all for the better. I found Fight and all the great shit they had to offer. His one fight earned more for the UFC than the top 3 nearest pay-per-views earned the UFC. Yes. That's some fucked up shit, man. That's what happens when there's all your marketing dollars. Where are we putting all our marketing dollars? Over here. And one fucking guy. Now he's bending you over. He's asked you to take your pants down and take it. And you don't want to. But goddamn, I can't wait. I can't wait. What I want to see, though, is Nate land another fight. And honestly, I want to see Cowboy Cerrone versus Nate Diaz for the 165-pound belt. GSP versus Woodley for the last 170-pound championship that will ever occur. Retire the division. And then let's launch the 175-pound division with maybe a tournament. Let's do a tournament. And then the winner is going to face Woodley or GSP. 165, Cowboy, one of your biggest fucking stars. His record was like 14-1 at lightweight before he left up to welterweight. Started at 3-0 and then dropped 3. So then went 3-3 and then just got a win. So he's 4-3 up at welterweight. Yancy Medeiros is a 165er. James Vick is a 165er. Gunnar Nelson, I think, is a 165er. Don't ask him this week, but could Mike Perry make 165? Maybe. But imagine that shit, dude. The rematch from like 141 or whatever with the Lesnar versus Overeem card. Diaz versus Cerrone. 5-round main event. 165 light welterweight championship on the line. I think that would be sick as fuck. Meanwhile, 223, Habib versus Ferguson. You're going to have a new 155-pound championship. Finally get these divisions moving. The two most stacked divisions, 155 and 170. 170 has no top fights right now. Woodley hasn't fought since 214. They're already making fights for 224 right now. There's only 13 main fucking pay-per-views a year, so you do the math how long it's been. How long it's going to be until he fucking comes back. People are laughing at Cowboy at the 165-pound belt. Do you not think that the UFC and Endeavor have not been trying to make Cowboy champion for the longest fucking time? And here you go. You wanna get me excited for a Nate fight that ain't Connor? There's one right there, dude. There's one. And it doesn't fucking quote-unquote tie up any divisions because you're making a whole new fucking division. Who doesn't want to see one of the UFC in 2018 has Nate Diaz or Cowboy as a champion? That is their fucking wet dream, dude. I can hear them coming in their pants right now over that idea. Really like that weight class retirement for 175 idea, though. Yes. I'm not the only one saying it. I don't even know if I was the first one to say it, but fuck, that shit gets love on Junkie Nation, from the MMA holes, pretty much everywhere you go. They're like, Woodley can finally get his goddamn money fight and shut the fuck up. I'm down. GSP comes back and we get a super fight in the UFC. I'm down. He just gained to get up to 185, whatever. If you want to make it the inaugural 175, I don't give a fuck. But anyhow, that to retire the division, because that's the whole nostalgia thing everyone talks about. No, it's been our division. Yeah, we got to keep it. Well, in the nostalgia with the greatest welterweight of all time, GSP, versus your current welterweight, who's on like massive title defenses right now. Boom, in that shit. Let's get the 3 divisions. I'm sick of the holdup. Do you guys even remember the holdup that occurred at 155 when WEC got bought and Frankie Edgar was doing the thing with Gray Maynard, and so Pettis never got a title fight? Fucking Benson Henderson got a title fight before Pettis did because the wrestle fuck fest that happened with what's his name? I can't recall at the moment. Clay Guida. So anyways, yeah, Pettis never gets the shot. We never got the super fight with the WEC champ and the UFC champ. We never got the super fight of Gilbert Melendez versus the UFC champ. Not as Strikeforce champ versus UFC champ. So they fucked that up. That was a 155-pound belt, man. And that's just, the 155 has been so fucked up for so long that the dudes that legit deserve shots aren't getting them. I think the one more division is the solid out for the two most stacked divisions. It would fucking give some life to the UFC, get us excited again, give us something new, because we need that right now. We need fucking something. And then more super fights, 155, 165, 165 versus 170. Put in some sort of stipulation. Here's the thing. I thought that when everyone was talking about DJ versus TJ as some super fight, I thought it was fucking ridiculous. I was like, okay, number one, TJ is not champion right now. And even when he had just became champion, I was like, he just became fucking champ. DJ is the long reigning champ. When we were talking about super fights so long ago, it was GSP and Anderson. Or John Jones and Anderson. Guys that were on massive reigns where you're like, oh shit, I need to fucking see that. I was never that way about TJ until he lost the belt, took on all the number one contenders, which the champ wasn't doing, and is now champ again. At this point in time, it's like, okay, I can stomach that. But there's so many bantamweights that deserve the shot. I don't want to see it either. So, like 2 or 3 defenses before we start talking super fights, I might be okay with some sort of rule like that. The 10% weight cutting rule has got to go along with it, which is going on with the California State Athletic Commission. Andy Foster's trying to push that shit. So, back to the chat. I ain't gonna get excited by a fighter like Diaz, says Frank. So, I'm a crazy Diaz homer. Frank is not. So, luckily we got Frank here. GSP is the point of view greatest. In my opinion, he was a user whose drug use is coming back to haunt him now. So you think that whole WADA USADA Johnny Hendricks thing, you think they both came in just doped to the gills in that fight? Nah, just make it 6 months and you have to fight if you're holding a belt. Okay, I like that rule. I like that a lot. So do your super fights, whatever you want to do. But if you haven't defended in 6 months / you're not maybe scheduled, then we're going to fucking rip your belt away from you. Or the belt gets fought for again, so they just take it away. Bisping has shown every fighter how to hold onto a belt without fighting. For real, dude. For real. Fucking Bisping, you motherfucker. 199, never forget. What a hell of a card, man. I like 6 months. It's plenty of time. Shout out. If you're a champ, you shouldn't be able to take extended vacations. Yeah, so I first really noticed this I thought this was a Brazilian problem. Okay, originally it was kind of like, all right, I got to fight so fucking often and so much. It doesn't matter if I'm hurt, but once I become champion, holy shit, I'm so fucking injured. I want to heal up before I defend this belt. That was one problem. The other one was I thought Brazilians were just taking crazy breaks. RDA got the belt, defended, and then was just holding on to it. And then Doom did the same thing, was just fucking holding on to it. They had to like threaten these motherfuckers about stripping or whatever the hell they did for them to take a fight. It's crazy. But, I mean, that's what you get when you don't pay the top contenders enough money. You don't pay them fighters in general enough money. That's what you're going to get. You're going to get holdouts, a bunch of sicko nonsense so these guys can maximize their revenue, and I don't blame them because you've been robbing their ass for so freaking long. I would do the same thing. And I think on that note, we are going to call it. Thank you, everybody, for joining Fight Pass and Chill for ACB 81. We had Saidov get the victory. Barnatt finished Futin. Dzhanaev, I can't even pronounce that name. Abdul-Rakhman. And the list goes on and on. Go check out those results. Everyone tune in to Fight.tv. They got amazing events. KSW, M1 Global. what the hell, ACB, UFC is available on there. The list just goes on and on. Peace out from Justice. Peace out, Steve. Peace out, Frank. Everyone who tuned in. Caden Bates. Raider, thanks for tuning in. Everyone, love the retweets. Love the likes. Smash the sub button. Like it. Share it. All that nonsense. Tune in with me tomorrow, 10 a.m. Cage Warriors 90. Fight, pass, and chill. Be there, you motherfuckers. And as always, back to you. I'm out.